Hello, everyone. I want to read this verse or these two verses to you and just come to an understanding that when we come to God, God gives us a clean life. He gives us a pure life. And in that pure life, we're able to understand more and more of who He is, because that pure life leads us out of our filthy life, of our directions and our thoughts and patterns. That's why God tells us that we have to be ye transformed by the renewing of our mind. But I want to read these scriptures and kind of gather some understanding, of the same perspective. We go to Romans chapter 6, verse 1, and it says, "What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?" See, if we say that we believe God and He saves us, we understand that He saves us from sin. He does not save us for us to continue or to not repent. And this verse is explaining a mindset of a believer that could fall into deception. And I see it a lot in the churches today, because the churches will preach that you can never be whole, that you are saved, but you don't have to live to the standard in which God has given us, in which Romans 6 is speaking of the standard of God, not the standard of man. So by coming to the understanding of that, it asks us, shall we continue in sin? That is what Christ died for. He died to free us from sin. So it's saying, shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? So shall I continue in the way in which I have come to Christ to be saved from? That through this way, if I continue in this, I may receive favor upon favor that I do not deserve. And the next line says this: God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? So it answers the question of, I shall not continue because I received something that I did not deserve. God bless you.